What's up guys, it's Jakeem the Nerdy Python and I just saw Unbreakable, part 1 of M. Night Shyamalan's 3-part series. So my initial thoughts were right off the bat. From the opening scene I could tell that it was going to be very deep and obscure in tone. It's shot with a strong emphasis on character expression and that the way they were presented always made you question, what they were feeling or about to say next. I have to say it's probably the most cerebral film that I've seen in a while. So Bruce Willis stars as David Dunn, a former football player turned security guard who survived 2 fatal accidents. I know Bruce Willis is a really big name in Hollywood. He's played many roles throughout his career. I'm most familiar with his role as Corbin Dallas from the movie Fifth Element, where he starred alongside Mila Jovovich and Gary Oldman. Bruce Willis's character David Dunn appears to be an average family man on the surface with some unusual hidden qualities which we later find out are superhuman strength and invulnerability. He then meets Samuel Jackson's character Elijah Price, aka Mr. Glass, a man born with the fragile bone disease. Elijah Price is a comic book theorist in search of a person with superhuman qualities, and he believes that David Dunn is this person. The story of Elijah Price, who becomes Mr. Glass, is very interesting, as we can kind of see and almost sympathize with how he becomes the villain of the series. Been hospitalized since childhood, and the comic books his mother gave him being his only source of enjoyment in life. And all the roles that I've seen Samuel Jackson play in, I think that this is probably his most prominent role. So Robin Wright plays Audrey Dunn, David Dunn's wife, who also meets Elijah Price through her work as a physical therapist. Spencer Trail Clark plays Joseph Dunn, David's son, who believes Elijah Price's theories about his father being a superhero. His son Joseph's an average kid who you kind of feel sorry for because of the position that he's been put in, with his parents being at odds with each other all over the Elijah Price conspiracy theory. And then we also have Charlayne Woodard as Miss Price, Elijah Price's mother, who we see giving birth to him at the beginning of the film. This film takes place in Philadelphia, and it centers around Elijah tirelessly harassing the Dunn family for David's confession that he is indeed a superhero. It's a very unusual and unique take on the genre. I'm not sure what M. Night Shyamalan's goal in creating this film was, but like many people before me, I do believe that his whole goal was to sort of give us a more realistic look at the comic book movie genre. And so I can kind of see and understand why the movie has the rep that it does. So if you ask me, because of the movie's deep and obscure tone, I would call it more of a suspense based on comic book lore. With that being said, I have to give it a 4 out of 5 snake eggs because I feel like it does what it's supposed to do well, which is give us a realistic look at superhero films. The only reason why I wouldn't give it a perfect 5 out of 5 snake eggs is because when it comes to superhero films, I expect a lot of action, but this isn't necessarily, that kind of movie. It's definitely a lot slower because it's designed to make you think on a deeper level, which is fine for what it did, and it did it well. So 4 out of 5 snake eggs is the grade that I give it. I highly recommend you seeing this film before you go out to see Glass, because I feel like it's going to contain the answers to a lot of key elements in the next film moving forward. So that's my review and take on the film Unbreakable. Next I'm going to be doing Split. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, Nerdy Python is out of here.